Hello and welcome. Let's talk about a very, very special date coming up. Thursday, March 19th, 2026. The cosmos is lining up in this really unique way. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what that means for you and how you can tap into its seriously powerful blessings. So, the whole vibe of the day is really defined by one major player, the planet Jupiter. In astrology, Jupiter has this magnificent title, the greatest giver. And listen, this isn't just about material wealth, okay? It's about expansion in every area of your life. Your wisdom, your optimism, your sense of what's possible. It really sets the stage for a day of genuine growth. But believe me, that's just the beginning. Because layered right on top of Jupiter's big, generous energy is the influence of the Krittika Nakshatra. And it's known by this incredibly powerful nickname, the Cutter. Think of it like this. This celestial force has the power to just slice right through negativity, clear away obstacles, and basically purify your path so your true potential can finally shine through. So here's our game plan for navigating this powerful day. We'll kick things off with the core cosmic blessings, then we'll dig into the special royal effect they create together. After that, we'll get to the good stuff, a forecast for all 12 zodiac signs. And we'll even share a specific practice for prosperity, before we wrap it all up with the key takeaways. Okay, first things first. Let's really get a handle on the foundational energies that are shaping this day, because this is where the magic really starts. The fact that this date falls on a Thursday, well, you just can't overstate how important that is. Thursday is Jupiter's day. This gives the planet of wisdom, expansion, and just plain old good fortune a major home field advantage. Its influence is totally amplified, creating an atmosphere that is just ripe for positive growth. And providing the backdrop to all this Jupiter goodness is the sharp, clarifying energy of the Krittika Nakshatra. Now, this nakshatra is ruled by the sun, the celestial body of power, authority, and your very soul. So when you combine Jupiter's generosity with the sun's purifying power, well, you get something truly special. And that brings us to how these energies build into something that is, frankly, pretty spectacular. This combination creates what's known in Vedic astrology as a Raj Yoga, which basically translates to a royal union. And this lays it out perfectly. See, on one hand, you've got Jupiter's energy, which brings wisdom and just swings open the doors to growth. Then, on the other hand, you have the sun's energy coming through Krittika, bringing power, leadership, and success. When these two forces team up, it creates this highly auspicious window for major achievement. So how can you personally align with this? It's actually pretty simple. Wearing yellow or golden colors can help you attune to these vibrations. A small act of charity, like donating some split chickpeas or bananas, is said to help open locked doors of destiny. And this day, it's especially potent for anything related to the government, asking for that promotion you deserve, or seeking support from seniors or authority figures. All right, now let's get into what this royal energy means for each of the 12 zodiac signs. This is the part everyone's been waiting for. Let's dive right in. For Aries, be on the lookout for financial gains and some really supportive family decisions. For Taurus, with the moon in your sign, you're going to feel peaceful, even heroic. A new deal could definitely get signed. Gemini, this is a fantastic day to focus on spirituality, and you'll find a task that's been stuck will finally get moving. Cancer, get ready for a sudden boost in income with tons of support from your friends. Leo, this is a huge day for your career. A promotion or a major new responsibility is in the cards. And for my Virgo friends, luck is totally on your side, especially when it comes to higher education or spiritual pursuits. Okay, moving on. For Libra, a little bit of caution is advised, but it's an excellent day for research. Scorpio, you can expect a lot of happiness in your partnerships. A new business contract is super likely. For Sagittarius, this is your day for victory over any opposition and for real improvements in your health. Capricorn, good news related to children is on its way, and it's a golden day for students. Aquarius, you're looking at domestic peace, and any property matters will finally find a resolution. And last but not least, Pisces, you're going to feel courageous and empowered, and any short trips you take are likely to be quite profitable. Now, beyond just knowing the forecast, there's a specific spiritual practice you can do to actively draw these blessings of abundance right into your life. This practice is centered around this incredibly powerful phrase, Ya Razzaqu. This is an attribute of the divine, and it translates to the provider or the giver of all sustenance. It's a direct call, a direct invocation for divine support and abundance. And for this practice to really create a powerful resonance, the core phrase is repeated a specific number of times.
And that number, as you can see right here, is 308.
So the full practice, which is traditionally done after the evening Isha prayer, is actually quite simple. You start by reciting Durood Sharif, that's a specific prayer of blessings, 11 times. Then you recite Ya Razzaqu 308 times. You close it out by reciting Durood Sharif again 11 times. And finally, you just make a heartfelt prayer for your needs. It's a really focused way to channel the day's prosperous energy.
So as we start to wrap things up, let's just quickly go over the most important points to remember for March 19th, 2026.
Okay, so remember, we have that royal union of Jupiter's benevolence and the sun's power in full effect. This makes it an incredibly potent day for anything related to your career, authority, and personal growth. Try to align yourself with yellow and golden colors. And definitely consider using the Ya Razzaqu practice to actively invite that abundance and all those blessings into your life.
So, the energy is there for the taking. The path has been cleared. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? How will you choose to use these incredible celestial blessings? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.